A complete computer guide. Today's topic is output devices. In this video, we will read all the soft copy output and hard copy output. Hey everyone, welcome to KD Production. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more computer-related contents. A complete computer guide. Output hardware. The hardware related with the output devices are called output hardware. Here we can define output as the device by which we get result or information is called output device. There are mainly 4 basic types of output like audio output, the output which gives us sound. Example, speaker, headphone. 2. Graphics output, the output which is related with image, drawing, pictures, etc. 3. Text output, the output which is related with text we have typed or the output which we get in the form of text. 4. Video output, the output which is related with video which we have played there, that is either simple video or animated video. Output is a peripheral device which takes data from computer usually for display the result, projection, and physical reproduction. Meaning of display. These devices show information visually on a screen. Examples, monitor, laptop screen, smartphone display. Meaning of projection. These devices project the output onto a surface like a wall or screen. Examples, projector, overhead projector, older type. Projector. Meaning of physical reproduction. These produce a physical or tangible form of output. Examples, printer, plotter, speaker. There are 2 types of output, soft copy output and hard copy output. 1. Soft copy output, the output which is within the computer or to visualize that output we need computer is called soft copy output. Examples, monitor, speaker, pen drive, etc. These outputs are temporary in nature. It is within the computer, but not with us always, like keep in pocket and see that every time as we wish. Second is hard copy output. The output which in the printed from that is called hard copy output. It is also called permanent output. It is permanently with us every time. Unlike soft copy output, we can watch it every time when we need. A. Monitor. It is an output device which is mostly used in all the personal computer. It shows the output in visual form. It shows the processed data from the computer in the form of text, images, videos, etc. It is also called the visual display unit. There are basically 2 types of monitor. 1. Monochrome monitor. A monochrome monitor is a display screen that shows images, text, or graphics in a single color, where mono means one and chrome means color. It does not display multiple colors like modern monitors. It displays one color on a dark, usually black, background. Early version of CRT monitors are example of monochrome monitor. Color monitor. A color monitor is a display screen that can show text, images, videos, and graphics in multiple colors. Unlike monochrome monitors, one color. Color monitors use thousands to millions of colors to display rich, colorful content. Most modern monitors, CRT, LCD, LED, are color monitors. There are 3 types of color monitors. They are I. Cathode ray tube, CRT. 2. Liquid crystal display, LCD. 3. Light emitting diode, LED. Now, I am going to discuss about CRT monitor. A CRT monitor is an output device used to display images and text from a computer. It was the first kind of computer monitor invented and works similarly to old television screens. Cathode ray tube is a vacuum tube that generates images by firing electron beams onto a phosphorescent screen. Inside the CRT, there is an electron gun that emits electrons. These electrons pass through focusing and deflection coils to guide them. The inside of the screen is coated with phosphor dots. When electrons hit the phosphor coating, they glow and produce images. For color display, the screen has red, green, and blue RGB phosphor dots. By combining them, millions of colors are displayed. The clear screen consists of three items as screen resolution, dot pitch, and refresh rate. Screen resolution. Screen resolution refers to the number of pixels, dots, displayed horizontally and vertically on the screen. Example: 800 times 600 800 pixels horizontally times 600 pixels vertically. 1024 times 768, 1280 times 1024, 1920 times 1080, full HD. Dot pitch. Dot pitch is the measure of how close the pixels or dots are to create an image on the monitor. Example: 0.28 millimeters, 0.25 millimeters, 0.21 millimeters. Refresh rate. Refresh rate is the number of times the image on the screen is redrawn per second. A low refresh rate results in a poor image on the screen. It is measured in hertz. So, the clear image is due to the high refresh rate. Example: 60 Hz image refreshes 60 times per second. 75 Hz, 85 Hz, 100 Hz higher refresh rates. 2. LCD, liquid crystal display, monitors. LCD is a flat panel display technology used in monitors, TVs, calculators, smartphones, and digital watches. It uses liquid crystals to display images, text, or videos. In LCD monitors, CCFL, cold cathode fluorescent lamps, used as backlight. 3. LED, light emitting diode, monitors. It is a type of LCD monitor that uses LED, light emitting diode, lights for backlighting instead of the older CCFL, cold cathode fluorescent lamp. So, LED monitors are advanced LCD monitors, thinner, brighter, and more energy efficient than older LCDs. Computer speakers and headphones. Computer speakers are output devices that produce sound from a computer. They convert electrical signals into audible sound. They usually come with the jack that plugged into sound card in the CPU. They allow you to listen to music, watch videos, play games, and hear system sounds. Headphones. Headphones are output devices worn on or in the ears to listen to audio privately. Generally, headphones are available in headset. A headset is a combination of headphones and a microphone. It is also called sound input-output device. Projector. A projector is an output device that displays images or videos on a large surface, like a screen or wall. It takes input from a computer, mobile, or other devices and projects the content in large size for many people to see. I have already defined the hard copy output. Now, I am going to explain its examples. Printer. A printer is an output device that converts soft copy, digital documents, into hard copy, physical paper. It produces output in permanent readable form. It prints text, images, graphics on paper or other materials. Types of printers. I. Impact printer. 2. Non-impact printer. Now, I am going to discuss about impact printer. An impact printer is a type of printer that works by physically striking an inked ribbon against paper to form characters or images. A metal or plastic head, also called print head, with pins or hammers, hits the ink ribbon. The ink ribbon presses ink onto the paper. Then the desired character or image appears on the paper. Types of impact printer. I. Dot matrix printer. A dot matrix printer, DMP, is a type of impact printer that prints characters and images as a series of dots by striking a ribbon with tiny pins. It works like a typewriter but forms letters with small dots. In this, the printer head contains a set of small pins, 9, 18, or 24 pins. These pins strike an inked ribbon which touches the paper, where dots form letters, numbers, or images. The print head moves side to side on the paper while printing. These are inexpensive, but the printing quality is poor. These printers gives us low quality print for images and graphics. 2. Daisy wheel printer. A daisy wheel printer is an impact printer that was used mainly in the past to print high quality text. It works almost like a typewriter. Inside the printer, there's a wheel shaped like a daisy flower. On the ends of each petal, there are letters, numbers, or symbols. In this printer, the wheel rotates to bring the correct letter in front of the paper. A hammer hits the back of the petal. The letter presses against an ink ribbon. The ink makes the letter appear on the paper. It prints one letter at a time. It produces better quality of print and is more expensive than a dot matrix printer. It has a slow speed around 10 to 90 CPS characters per second. 3. Line printer. A line printer is a type of impact printer that prints one whole line at a time. It is faster than printers that print one character at a time, like dot matrix or daisy wheel. It prints a full line of text in one go, not letter by letter. It uses hammers or wheels to press letters onto the paper through an ink ribbon. It has a high printing speed, usually 300 to 3000 lines per minute or more. The disadvantages of line printer is that it cannot print graphics. Non-impact printer. A non-impact printer is a type of printer that prints without physically striking the paper. Unlike impact printers, it doesn't hit the paper to create text or images. It uses spraying, heating, or laser light to print on paper. No hammer or ribbon involved. It is quieter and faster than impact printers. Types of non-impact printer. I. Inkjet printer. 2. Laser printer. 3. 3D printer. I. Inkjet printer. An inkjet printer is a type of non-impact printer that sprays tiny droplets of ink directly onto the paper to form text and images. In this, tiny nozzles spray small drops of liquid ink onto the paper. There are different colors of ink, usually black, cyan, magenta, yellow, mixed to create colorful pictures or text. It is controlled by the computer. It prints very fine details. 2. Laser printer. A laser printer is a type of non-impact printer that uses a laser beam to print high-quality text and images on paper. In this, laser beam draws the image or text on a drum, a rotating cylinder. The drum picks up toner, powdered ink in the shape of the image. Paper rolls under the drum and the toner sticks to the paper. Heat and pressure are used to melt the toner onto the paper, making the print permanent. It is quiet and produce high-quality output, but is way expensive. 3. 3D printer. A 3D printer is a machine that creates 3D objects from a digital design by adding materials layer by layer. This process is called additive manufacturing. Design the object on a computer using special software called CAD, Computer Aided Design software. The 3D printer reads the design and prints the object by adding layer of materials like plastic, resin or metal one after another. Slowly, the object takes 3D shape. Overview of ports. A port is a connection point on a computer or device where you can plug in cables, devices, or peripherals like a keyboard, mouse, or printer. Types of ports. 1. USB ports. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. It is a standard way to connect computers to different devices like keyboards, mice, printers, mobile phones, cameras, and pen drives. A USB port is a small opening, slot, on a computer, laptop, or other device. A USB port is a small opening, slot, on a computer, laptop, or other device. HDMI ports. HDMI stands for High Definition Multimedia Interface. An HDMI port is a small slot, opening, on devices like TVs, computers, laptops, and projectors. It is used to connect to devices using an HDMI cable. Through this port, Both video and audio signals are sent together in high quality, that is, either in high definition or ultra high definition. Ethernet ports. Ethernet port is a slot, opening, found on computers, laptops, routers, and switches used to connect to the internet or a local network using a wired connection. It is also called LAN port or RJ45 port. Looks like a slightly bigger phone cable port, but not the same. It provides faster internet speed and stable connection, no signal drop like Wi-Fi. Ethernet cable, typically Cat5e, Cat6 or higher, is used to transmit data within local area network or to connect the internet via modem or router through Ethernet port. Audio ports. Audio ports are connectors on computers or devices used to send or receive sound signals. They allow us to connect headphones, speakers, microphones, or other audio devices. VGA ports. VGA stands for Video Graphics Array. VGA port is a type of connector used to connect computers to monitors, projectors, or TVs to display video, pictures, graphics, etc. It was introduced by IBM in 1987. Here you can see the figures of audio ports and VGA ports. Thank you for watching.